Hey guys, KZ Masterpiece here with another real-time cooking video. Today I'm going to be doing a Sloppy Joe quesadilla and your traditional Sloppy Joe. And this is my own recipe. It's not like a manwich or anything like that. So I'm going to start with some ground sirloin. It's all cut up, spread out a little bit. Everything gets to cooking. Our side, I'm going to go ahead and do, I had like a couple ears of corn left, so I'm going to do corn off the cob again. And this time I'm going to season it with some hickory seasoning and the maple bacon seasoning. And I'll show you what those look like whenever I get ready to season it. Well, that's cooking up. I'll go ahead and give you a rundown of what I'm doing. I've got some yellow and red onions, a little mix there, different flavors. The cheese is I shredded the smoked cheddar again, and tomatoes. I have the Hawaiian onion bun with American cheese for the traditional sandwich. So the onions will go in my sloppy joe mix. The shredded cheddar cheese, the smoked cheddar, will go in the mix. I also have mustard. This is my favorite brand. And then of course the sugar-free ketchup. And then I used to put brown sugar. You know, I don't know, maybe some of you do like a sweet sloppy joe. I do. I know that whenever I fixed them the very first time, they went nuts over them, and I added, at that time, I was adding brown sugar to it. But brown sugar is pretty much like not in my diet anymore. So what I sweeten it with now, it's almost like a honey. If you're not familiar with it, agave nectar. It's pretty good stuff. Turn the heat up a little bit, about medium. Go ahead and add our onion to it. Try not to get too much of the cheese in there with it because I got them all together. Get our onion all mixed up. Give it just a little more heat. The wind kicked up on me, so it's blowing some of my heat out. But once again, the reason I'm doing a sloppy joe quesadilla is I don't know of anybody that's done it, and it's another one of those things that, you know, sloppy joes are pretty messy with the bun. But if you want to eat one on the run, I'm guessing this is not going to be too messy. You know, have a bun all breaks apart and everything starts crumbling and falling out. I'm thinking the cheese and everything's going to bind everything together, so it should be pretty good. meat is starting to look pretty good. I'm going to turn that back down. And I'm going to go and slice the corn now. Do just like I've done before. I don't know if you've seen the video where I just slice it right off the cob. I was going to do asparagus. I thought that I had asparagus. Once I went to go grab it, I forgot I cooked it all up the last time. So corn is what I've got. So there's that. And we'll go ahead and get some oil on it, keep it from burning so much. Turn that heat back down on low. Put our corn all over here together. It's all mixed pretty good. Go ahead and get this flipped. Get that back out again. Oh, I forgot one of my seasonings. I normally throw garlic in my sloppy joes also, so I gotta get that seasoning here in a minute. Take another slice, another cup of corn. Slice it down. Alright. So there's that one. Go ahead and add more oil. Get that mixed up with the first one that I sliced off. Get some of that. I don't even know what to call it. A little corn hair tassel maybe. We'll go ahead and shake our butter up. Spray our corn down with some butter. And then mix that up. We're just going to let it sit there and cook slowly. Spread it out a little bit over the heat. Alright, now we'll go ahead and do our mix here. I need to run and get my garlic seasoning. Alright, my spices have been moved around, and I can't find my garlic powder that I normally use, so we'll go with the backup plan. This awful here to the side a little bit. Put corn over here. Don't want to overcook it. But I just have the squeeze garlic, so I'm just going to throw some of that right on the grill. And just kind of toast that up. Turn the heat back up. Now turn the heat back up and actually like cooking the garlic through before I put it in my mix. There goes the smell, so it's starting to release, cook through. Yeah, 11 minutes into the video. I'm going to say that's good enough. And just mix that all in there together. Turn the heat back down. I actually smell the garlic burning right there, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot it with some water. Clean the grill off real quick. Make this back of my grill alignment. There we go. I got a little messed up. Yep. Now we got a clean surface again. Work back out. Heat still on low. So we'll go ahead and start throwing our ketchup. Put it up first. So there's our ketchup. And then we'll do the same with the mustard. We'll get that mixed up. Now look at it once it's mixed and know where we're at. I can tell you right now by looking at the color, it's going to need more ketchup. Alright, so we'll throw some more ketchup in there. Now it's starting to look right. And it's a little bit more sloppy than it was. Yep, that's sloppy enough. Make sure we get all of our stuff back in there. And now we're going to go ahead and lay down our cheddar cheese. Melt that. and then bind it all together. It's enough cheese to probably bind some intestines up too, I don't know. Of course, it's not going to bother me any. I don't have that problem. So this is let that get soft on top. We're going to drag the corn back out. It's starting to turn to a really nice color. So spread that out. And grab our seasonings for it, which is going to be the Mary Kay hickory smoked seasoning. And then the Cuisinart, the maple bacon. Then we'll throw some more butter down on it. Mix our corn up, our seasonings in there. That corn's looking really good. Alright, so the corn is done. Push it off over to the side. And then start mixing up our sloppy Joe mix. That cheese, mix them in there really well. Sloppy Joe's looks good. We'll get it off to the side. Clean the griddle again. So now I'm actually going to start the quesadilla and the Hawaiian onion bun. So we get some oil down, spread it out. And this is a Mission Carb Balance wheat tortilla. So we get some of that oil soaked up in it. And flip back on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and get this corn off so it doesn't overcook. Get the corn out there. I mean, I'm sorry you guys can't taste this, but if you just look at that, that just looks yummy. So we'll kick our heat back up to get our tortilla done. And now that that's going, I can go ahead and, this is what I have the tomato out here for, is because I'm actually going to mix the tomato up in my sloppy Joe. Throw our tomato in here. And the reason I'm doing this at the very end is because you don't want the tomato like actually cooked, because then the skin is all bad on it and the meat's not so bad or not too good. You just want it kind of mixed up in there. Off to the side. tortilla here. That's done. Go ahead and start putting our sloppy Joe mix in. I figure with the cheese that's inside of the sloppy Joe mix, it has enough already. So we're going to turn that burner off so we don't overcook the tomatoes. Slide our tortilla over. Turn the heat up on that. And then spray our bun down with the butter. And then throw it down. Toast those. Put this again. And see how it just all stayed together and it didn't fall out? That was the mission. That one's done, so we'll go ahead and get it plated. Put that back over. That'll give you a chance to see both sides of it. Yep. I'll flip it back over. Plate it. There's that so far. Let's see where our buns are at. It's starting to get there. So the only thing we really have left to do is get the cheese. Go ahead and flip this over. Put our white American cheese on there. That'll start melting. So there's that. Get some of our sloppy Joe mix with our tomatoes. Turn our burner off. Check our bun out. There you go. Another meal inside 30 minutes. So you got a sloppy Joe quesadilla for on the go, and then your traditional sloppy Joe, and then the roasted corn with maple bacon seasoning and hickory. That'll be it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Comment down in the bottom. Tell me what you'd like to see. Have any questions? Just let me know.